Come on, Frodo, do your business. We don't have all day. Alexis tugged on the leash, then turned toward the open hatchback of her vehicle. I'll have you all out in a bit, Freya, Precious, and Sam. A warm spray soaked onto her cotton tennis shoe. Frodo! Bad dog! I'm not your fire hydrant! She bent over, lifted the puppy into her arms, and carried him toward her SUV.
Obviously a Lord of the Rings fan. But why Freya? She's not a character in any of the movies.
The puppies barked at the strange voice. Alexis jumped and turned toward the man with the deep southern drawl. He wore a black tuxedo with a white button-down shirt open at the collar. The dark gold vest drew out the oranges and yellows in his eyes. His dark blonde 5 o'clock shadow highlighted his full lips. The scruffed cowboy boots didn't fit with the outfit, keeping him from looking like he'd stepped out of a high-fashion magazine. Why does a homeless man get to comment on the names I select for my pups? She pulled Frodo in front of her while sticking her other hand near the crate to quiet the other puppies. It has to be Freya riling the rest of the pups up. She's already become a handful at 8 weeks. That is my favorite.
A homeless man?
The stranger took a step closer to her, but when Frodo growled and flashed his teeth, the man stopped and put his hands up.
I'm not a homeless man.
Then why the get-up? Do you often take walks in the rest area in your high society clothes? Alexis couldn't help but ask what this crazy person needed. Her curiosity wouldn't let it alone. She should have been scared shitless, alone with a stranger in a public area. Wasn't this how every episode of Criminal Minds began?
Look, I ducked out of my wedding with only the clothes on my back. No cell phone, no wallet, no car keys. Not the smartest plan in the world.
He dropped his hands and looked at the ground, shuffling his feet like a child caught sneaking a cookie before dinner. Alexis shook her damp foot as Frodo licked her cheek. She couldn't even consider giving this loser a ride. After all, who ditches their own wedding and doesn't have a backup plan? Always the soft heart, she'd done her share of rescuing animals over the years. She'd worked on the South Carolina beaches during turtle nesting season and volunteered at the local animal shelter. It was that last job that got her here, with a wet foot and 4 puppies in an SUV traveling cross-country. She wanted to give him a ride, but she shouldn't. It's not safe. Where are you heading? She longed to slap her hand over her mouth, but the guy's sob story hit the right notes. He ran his hand through his thick hair.
I don't know. I can't go back to the church, nor can I go home. I'm sure my former fiancée hasn't gotten over my leaving yet.
I'm only passing through Texas on my way to Ohio, then Michigan. She pointed at the pups. They're on their way to their forever homes, so I'm not sure I can help.
Perfect. I'm not in any hurry to head home. I'd love an adventure.
He strolled around to the passenger side and climbed in.
I can travel with you for a bit and then call my brother to have him wire me some money and fly home.